What's up, guys, and welcome back to another Cruising with Crab. Buckle up, you're along for the ride. All right, I mentioned this in an earlier video about weather, what I like to do with weather, and we're going to talk about quite a bit of manifestation in this one. Like I said, guys, I'm gonna be honest with you, I had no idea what I was even going to be talking about. I got a lot of videos lined up for today. This is my day off, so I'm filming a lot. So you're probably going to see me wear the same exact outfit, but that's okay. It's sometimes the show must go on, and you just gotta get the content out before you lose it, right? Anyway, so weather. If I'm going through, and I've talked about this before many times with manifestation, how um, when your eyes and ears don't define reality. I've learned that from the Power of I Am channel, as you guys know. What I like to do, and this is something that my interpretation is, you see the weather outside, and it's like really sunny, right? A lot of us like the sunny weather. I love it too, right? Just so you guys know, I like all the seasons. I like how it changes up a lot. I mean, I love no wrong. I'm loving the sun right now. Then I like come out here without a coat, right? But I do like all the seasons. It doesn't get to me that way. Maybe the longer I am on this planet, it might get worse, but we'll see. But for now, it doesn't really bother me as much. But anyway, maybe I'll be vlogging, making a video on a beach sometime, like in Florida or whatever. Who knows? But when the weather changes, if I let's say like it doesn't matter, I could be going through a crazy day. It could be an amazing day for me. Everything's just aligning perfectly. Remember, guys, it doesn't matter if it's good or it's bad or it's middle. Everything's neutral, right? So whatever your manifestations are, you got to claim that no, this is all happening for me. And it's truth. It is happening for you, right? It's happening right now for you. There's no time. Time does not exist. That's another video I'll have to talk about and clarify more of that because I always mention the time thing, but actually getting more into depth with it, I think will be a very good video discussion to talk about. But let's say there's a crazy storm outside, especially in the summer. I love, especially if I'm going to go under theta waves, right? I've talked about that from the Power of You channel. Put some earbuds on, but sometimes the natural sounds, like there's YouTube, you can go on there and you can type in nature sounds, right? People have like nature stuff, and you can listen to like a thunderstorm when you go to bed, right? And you can do that's what's so great about this whole weather thing, right? If you really want to immerse yourself, you can always go on YouTube. Oh, bug! This bug will leave me alone. This bug wants nothing to do with me. Oh man, I hate sometimes. Sorry, I gotta stop saying I hate bugs. Bugs leave me alone. They know when I'm filming, right? But let's say that storm's happening. I love saying like I'm riding that wave. I'm riding the storm. Like everything's shifting. Like I said, right? 8 billion people have to move, right, for things to happen. That's why I always say like, and I've been coached so well with this too. Like from just listening to my favorite manifestation channel is, you just can't. Don't get in the way. Get out of the way. Let things move. Right? Obviously, you have to take the natural act. I'm not saying you're wishing to be a multimillionaire, yet you sit in the freaking corner of your room and be like, "I'm so rich. I'm so rich." Don't do that. I fell for that crap. Okay, and I was, and again, obviously, I had no identity. I had no idea who I was. So don't do that. But with weather, for me personally, I love it. It's a visual aid too. Obviously, yeah, the 3D means nothing, but this is a world that we have to navigate through, right? You don't want to be running and hiding all day. Stay in your room, right? Listen, I like being at home too. Nothing wrong with it, but I also like to get out of the house and be able to do things too, right? So there's that factor with weather. If you like see a crazy storm, it can even be in the winter too, right? It could be a crazy snowstorm. Sorry, it's just that bug. Keeping an eye on it. I'm also filming right behind a forest too, right? I like it for the scenery. But anyway, that storm, leave me alone, bug, please. Leave me alone. I'm trying to film. I might have to move in a bit. Who knows? But like I said, guys, storms ride the wave, right? Like look at surfers. They're riding the wave, right? Obviously, they love doing it, but you're immersing yourself, right? Imagine that storm. This is what I say. This is what I say to myself. If I'm in this storm, obviously I'm in shelter when it's happening, right? There could be a crazy thunderstorm outside, lightning, and usually you're like, oh my goodness, thank God I'm in a house right now, right? There's people who are outside during a storm, homeless people, right? It's horrible. But I'm not saying you imagine yourself and not in a horrific event, but you are one with the storm, right? The storm is, you can always say things like that. Like I said, amp yourself up, right? Oh my God, the storm is here for me. It's here to remind me that things are moving. The storm is shifting, right? It's like when you're driving on the highway or something and they close a road. You got to go the other way, right? Whatever the construction is or whatever that's making this happen, then that's bumping up the traffic. It's telling people now you have to go left. This road's closed, right? A storm is coming in. It's coming in to shift things. So this is something that I've interpreted, like in my own sense, where I see things, and I mean it works for me because it's what I believe in. It's my belief system, how my mind works, right? Your mind is what is the truth, guys, not your eyes or your ears, right? Obviously, is that a bumblebee or is that a wasp? If it's a bee, no, it's a wasp. Okay, I'm gonna move. Bees I don't mind. It's the wasp I don't like. So we're gonna go over here. Hopefully this is better. All one take, guys. Actually, it's not as hot over here too. I'm dying of the heat over there. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, that should be better. Whew. Anyway, so we talked about the weather, how you use it. It's you ride that wave. You go on the wave, and you stick to it, right? It's like the story, whatever the manifestation is. You want a dream car. You are looking for the perfect girl, whatever it could be. This applies to also to women that are watching this. You're looking for the perfect guy. You're looking for a job somewhere in a other country, right? No, it's happening for you, right? People can call me nuts for this stuff. I'm gonna share this with you guys, and I'll get more in depth with it. What the things that you guys know I manifested my body transformation, right? That obviously I had my obstacles that I put in there. That May 15th date, I kept saying May 15th, May 15th. It worked, but everything started happening and aligning after May 15th, right? Again, I said this before. Don't set yourself up. Again, this will be another video. I'll get more in depth, but I have stories. I have my actual stories that have backed me up for what I'm saying. And remember, everything, guys, is all the same. Your manifestation, you're manifesting people. You can be manifesting a coffee. You can be manifesting a car you saw on TV, and all of a sudden you see that car go by, right? We're manifesting 24/7. It is all the same, people, okay? Right? Whatever your manifestation is. And you just have to live in that. You have to be on the wave at all times. You have to be. Anyone that's an astrologer here that loves astrology, this is actually a really good method for anyone oh my goodness, is this wasp back? This wasp is trying to get near me again. Hopefully it's okay right now. But if you're a water sign, guys, so if you're a Cancer, you're a Pisces, you're a Scorpio, or you have some kind of water trait in you, you can actually use this to your advantage if you really want to. Again, it's your mind, it's your reality, which I think is kind of cool. I'm not a water sign, by the way, guys. As I mentioned, I'm a Gemini. So I mean, but you have more to your traits. That's in another video I'm going to get into about a whole astrology and stuff. And I mean, astrology, you can call it a tool, you can call it whatever, right? It's a birth chart you have, or there's another name for it. But it's basically defines who you are, your life path and everything. So that's something I'll get more into, but that's also what you want to believe in, right? Like I said, this channel is all manifestation methods that I use, but I'm also being Jonathan Crab, who I am, this character in this life, right? So it's a unique channel that you guys are definitely along for the ride for. So, but guys, like I said, weather, you can use that as a visual aid. This is probably going to be a pretty short video for this one, and that's cool. Like I said, I try to make them like 20 minutes long because I know I like to talk a lot, go off topic. And these videos get better and better the more I do them. Um, but yeah, guys, always ride the wave. If you see that storm, I don't care if you just broke up with your ex. Sorry, like you just broke up and now you're single, or you lost your job, right? You still remain the same and say, "Nope, this is happening for me." Again, don't get in the way. Stop asking how, stop asking when, because there's no time. Time's an illusion. Okay? Like it's like I told you, I don't celebrate birthdays anymore. I celebrate the time I've been on this planet. And I think it's a great way. It keeps me young. I look a lot younger than I like. I'm older, if you want to call that what people say, but anytime someone gets my age, I always take it as a huge compliment. So it's I'm not complaining. It's not a bad thing. But anyways, guys, like the surfers do it, ride the wave. The storm is your ally if you choose it to be, and the storm could be your enemy if you want it that way, right? You see a tornado? Nope, that tornado's happening for me. That's pretty wild. It's like a vortex. The tornado, you could say, is like all the alternate realities showing you things. Your ego's trying to freaking fly that at your face, right? It's like, get to cover. It's like, no, I got to watch the tornado. I got to see what reality. Oh my God, I see my SP. Oh, I see my dream car. You see all the realities. It's like Wizard of Oz, right? You see Dorothy. You see all of Dorothy's friends and family in the storm when she's about to fly in Oz. Man, that's that'd be an interesting wave. But anyways, guys, yeah, just remember, it's all happening. It's all happening for you, all right? Or it's happening for me. So, anyways, guys, quick one. This is actually probably one of my shortest videos. Woohoo! That's what I'm talking about. All right, guys, thanks for joining me on this ride, and I will see you on the next ride. Peace out.